All right. Well, good evening, everyone. Again, just want to give everybody a quick update on our severe thunderstorm warning that's in Denton County. As you can see from the yellow box there, the severe thunderstorm warning is mainly for areas west of 35E. This, if I put this storm in motion, there definitely is some hail in there. It's not anything terribly big. Again, we're seeing maybe quarter to half dollar size hail, but I just wanted to give everybody an idea of the motion of the storm because, again, you could see this generally moving southeast, although the western flank of the storm wants to go due south, and that's what we call a right mover. This is definitely a supercell that has formed really further east than we thought because the severe thunderstorm watch we have is in effect until 11 p.m. That's west of Dallas Fort Worth. There may be some thought of the Weather Service extending that severe thunderstorm watch to the east that would include the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex. We shall see if they ultimately do that. But again, you can see that this storm is moving at a pretty good clip. And as a matter of fact, let me stop this and see if I can't get a speed on here. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, quarter size hail, moving southeast at 20. So it's definitely it's not a terribly fast mover, but these radar clips are about a minute apart, so it seems like it's going really fast, but not really. So let's expand this out a little bit and see if I can put this different background on here, see if that helps a little. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so and then we're going to change the radar. This is actually the terminal Doppler radar at Dallas Love Field, the more high definition radar, if you will. So let's move this to the regular radar out of Fort Worth, and it'll take just a second to switch over. Yeah, it takes always takes longer than you want it to, that's for sure. But it's getting there. And yeah, there we go. Okay, so you can see that we do have some storms way out in northwest Texas, just east of the Panhandle. That's where the severe thunderstorm watch is. So again, what we're expecting is, yeah, my phone rings. I'll have to get that in a second. Okay. So it is something that if we put this radar in motion, and we'll put some more data in here. So you can see the general motion from those storms out near Childress is to the southeast. Those could organize and get into a bigger cluster of storms. And that's something we definitely would want to watch for the overnight hours. This storm that's in northwest Denton County going into central Denton County is kind of a storm that popped up on us. We weren't really expecting a supercell storm to form this early and this far east initially, but this is Texas, and we are entering our secondary severe weather season, so it's not terribly crazy that it's doing that. So let's actually zoom in on this a little bit more. So, this storm right here wanted to pulse up a little bit. It didn't do a whole lot. So let's do a split screen on here. Let's do some relative velocities. And, again, this is not necessarily a tornado type situation, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. But it's really the hail and the wind, the straight line winds threat is more of the issue. So let's put the hail later. Well, I didn't want to do it on that layer. Let's put the reflectivity back on here. Let's put it on. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. So you kind of move this over. So the red on the right tends to indicate potential hail. It's nothing to be too terribly concerned about. In that case, it's probably less than quarter. And the Weather Service hasn't really, up the hail sizes by any stretch of the imagination. So that's a good sign in that regard. So that's the hail. I think it would do the base again. We'll go back to velocity, storm relative velocity on the right, and again, there's nothing really there, which is again not really what we were thinking. But again, nothing that we can't want to definitely be aware of. So put this in motion here. And again, the general motion is to the southeast, and I don't quite have my severe thunderstorm graphic yet. If I come back on later, I'll try to have that ready for you. But anyway, so again, you can tell a motion to southeast, about 20 miles an hour. So if you live in, as it probably goes, let me stop this. If it goes, it kind of goes without saying, if you live in northern Tarrant County, especially northern Tarrant County right now, and then northern southern Collin County, northern Dallas County, this might head your way if it holds together. It might head our way after 6:30. It's just something we're going to have to watch, or could fall apart. I don't know it's going to completely fall apart, but it's just something that we definitely want to watch as we are in a setup for severe thunderstorms uh, overall tonight and during the overnight hours. Nothing. I don't think we're going to see a widespread severe weather outbreak or anything like that, but it's something definitely that we could be on the lookout for. All right. So unless my comments aren't showing up, I don't see any. So if someone wants to do a test real quick, I'm using new software. So if you just want to do a test comment, especially if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, if you can type that in for me, I would appreciate that. I know there's a little bit of delay, so I'll hang on for that until that happens. I just want to make sure that's working because I'm still working out some bugs in the system. But while we're doing that, let's go back to the high definition radar here. Oh, good. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, I was wondering if the comments were working because sometimes the comments don't get turned on. I can't see the comments, but apparently they're working, so that's good. Okay, so with that, I am going to wrap up this particular live update. If here's the thing. So this storm is kind of the only action in town right now. But these storms that are further west, those will be much later in the evening. So definitely be watching them. Watch this particular storm. But again, if you live in southern Denton County, severe thunderstorm warning until 6:30, and then if you live in western Collin County, southern Collin County, and northern Dallas County, just be on the lookout for this storm. It's something to just want to watch, and especially if you have outdoor activities, just keep an eye on the sky, and I'll be watching it as well. Well, as always, I'm watching weather, so you don't have to. Hope everyone has a great evening. Basically thinking I will be back to see you in a little bit. Hey, Jeff, I was waiting until you were done to comment. Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure my comments were working. So thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. And then so again, if you're just tuning in, I think you could rewatch this on YouTube or my Facebook page. And as the evening goes on, I have a feeling that I'll be back talking to you. And again, like I said in my earlier video, love the rain part of this. No problem there. But we definitely want to not have the severe weather with it, but it's something that we'll definitely just have to watch. And yeah, we'll get through it. Well, like I said, as always, I'm watching weather, so you don't have to. Hope everyone has a great Tuesday evening. I have a feeling we'll be back. And until then, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.